Even if you have never pointed your toes, you can finally feel body confident doing ballet workouts in just 15 minutes a day. I've got this client who doesn't have a very good body image. She's very negative about her body. She says she doesn't like it, her tummy's too big, her thighs rub together, her boobs are too big, she can't get in the clothes she wants to wear. Before she goes out of an evening, she kind of ruins it before she's even got there because she's fretting over what she's going to wear. She's pulling things out of the wardrobe, trying different outfits on, nothing feels good. She doesn't feel good about herself anymore. And it's become this vicious cycle that she can't seem to get out of. And so I suggested, she started some ballet workouts, or a friend had suggested, I can't remember which way around it was. And she came along reluctantly, wondering, as I'm sure most of you do, is this for me? Am I going to look ridiculous? I'm not bendy enough. I'm not slim. I'm not tall. All these things that people, these stereotypical images of ballet dancers, they have them in their mind, which stops them from even giving it a go. Well, she was persuaded to give it a go. And she has done an amazing job, and she was talking to me the other day about how she dropped some weight, how she was starting to feel a lot more confident in her body. She'd had a couple of injuries, she'd had some operations and was undergoing physio. Her physio was commenting on how much stronger her body was from doing these ballet workouts, and she found them accessible. She now does them from home. She's one of the members in Backstage, and she has transformed. She's not there yet, because obviously if you've spent years and years and years with that mindset and feeling that way about your body, it takes time to change those habits and to change those thought patterns, but she's getting there. But one of the things that made me most happy when I was talking to her the other day was how she described how she felt. It wasn't so much that she dropped the weight and was toning up and was getting into the jeans that she wanted to be in. It was more about the feeling that she now had. She felt confident. She felt that she was standing taller because she felt more confident about her body. So her posture had improved, which had then in turn alleviated some back pain, and she was carrying herself a little bit better. She talked about how the ballet workouts, as she's doing them, make her feel. She described it as her me time, that's the time and space she has to herself to do those workouts. And it's not just having that time to herself, it's also that she completely switches off from all the worries that she has, that we all have, and the to-do lists we've got going on in our heads. Because when you're doing a ballet workout, you can't have other thoughts going on. There's a lot to think about, not least your posture before you've even started moving, but when you start moving, there's a lot to think about. So you do switch off from all your worries and stresses. So it's a wonderful in-the-moment activity, and it relieves stress. So it's great, and you feel so much better. So many women say to me after they've left my classes that I teach locally, that they just feel completely different. They might have come in on a Monday morning feeling stressed. It's Monday morning. They do the hours class and they feel amazing afterwards. They walk away feeling so much happier. So for me, it's, I love to hear that people are feeling the benefits, but of course I know people want to fine-tune their bodies to improve the way their bodies look. If you feel you've let go of yourself a little bit. So the benefits of ballet, you're going to tone up every single muscle group. You use your arms, we don't use weights or anything, but you're constantly toning your arms as you're working. Your abdominal muscles, you start to see definition in the abdominal muscles. You start to strengthen the glutes, the buttocks, and the legs tone up also very, very quickly because you're strengthening them a lot through the workouts. I had one of the Backstage members, Backstage is my monthly membership, comment in the group the other day that she'd lost 2 inches off both her thighs. And she's only been doing Backstage 2 or 3 months, I think. But that was, the other day, because we measure before we get going, and she was thrilled to see that she'd done that in just 15 minutes a day. So she was toning up. We don't weigh ourselves because weight isn't really something that we monitor. It's just about how you feel in your clothes, and how you can see things starting to tone and tighten up a little bit. It's also going to give you a lot of strength in your body. So the more strength, for example, that we have in our abdominal muscles, that's going to alleviate back pain. If we're carrying ourselves in a way that we're not particularly aware of, then we're going to get these aches and pains in our body. But if we strengthen up those parts of the body, we become more aware of them. We then become more aware of our posture. So our posture improves, which obviously makes us stand taller, which makes us look more confident, which is just a really nice feeling to have. People drop weight. It's not something, this is not a weight loss program. Ballet workouts are not something you do intentionally to lose a load of weight. If you're trying to lose stones of weight, then, you know, this isn't designed for that. But as you build the strength, as you tone and build muscle mass, then that lifts your metabolism and you start to see the weight coming off. But of course, we don't jump on the scales. We're not looking at numbers, because you build the muscle mass, that muscle, the increase in muscle is going to weigh in itself. So it's not necessarily a good measure of how you're progressing. What is a good measure is measuring your body, seeing how you feel in your clothes, and just seeing in the mirror the changes that are happening. So, but people do lose weight on the program. You're going to rediscover your abdominals. Lots of women in their 40s and 50s, late 30s, once you've had children, particularly if you've had a C-section, aren't really able to feel the abdominal muscles and work out exactly how to engage them. So the Sculpt and Tone Challenge that starts on Monday is going to help you to achieve that. There are certain exercises that I give you to find those muscles so that you can use those muscles in any workout that you do. It's really important that you're engaging them properly. And lots of clients that I teach also, you know, they might run, they might cycle, and I've had quite a lot of questions, well, how will this help me with my running? How will it help me with my cycling or my swimming? And ballet fitness benefits many, many sports. You only have to Google ballet sport and see that rugby teams are doing ballet. Tom Daley, the board diver, did ballet every day. I've taught professional elite board divers. They asked me to come and train them when they were preparing for some national competitions. It has lots and lots of benefits. Specifically, if you're running, building a stronger core is going to help you with speed. The cardio side of it helps you with your endurance. If you're swimming, again, getting that strong core is going to help you with your swimming action. If you're cycling, building the stability in the pelvis so that you've got the correct position on the bike and the flexibility to be able to move in the correct way. So lots and lots of benefits for your other activities, as well as being a very, very beneficial form of exercise if you're in your 30s, 40s and 50s, when, as I talked about in a live I did the other day, after 35, our body changes hormonally. Our metabolism changes, and we need to be doing more body weight training. We need to increase our muscle mass to increase our metabolism, and it's low impact. So even if we have started to get niggles in the knees and different joints in the body, it's still something that you can do safely for your body. So many, many benefits. But for me, the most important one is your health and the way that you feel about your body. We have a wonderful community inside Backstage who are very loving and supportive of each other. So whenever anyone's having an off day, everyone's jumping in and just pushing each other along and encouraging each other to connect with what your body can do. So putting aside all the negative talk, as I was saying, this client I have had very negative body image, putting that to one side and really starting to focus on what your body can achieve. So I hope you are signed up for the Sculpt and Tone Challenge, which is starting on Monday. It's 10 days. It's a 15-minute workout each and every day, a different workout every day. I'm going to work on every single body part, our abdominals, our arms, our butt, our legs. So you're going to feel it by the end of the 10 days, but you're also going to realize how important it is to connect with your body, to appreciate your body, and start to see real results in just 15 minutes a day. So I will pop the link below. If you've not signed up already, then please do so. I would love for you to become part of this community and experience the real benefits of a ballet workout.